Welcome to Hollywood Entertainment Hub, your source for daily Hollywood updates, celebrity buzz, showbiz news, movie highlights, and entertainment stories.
In the world of beloved animated characters making the leap to live-action adaptations, few transitions carry as much emotional weight and fan anticipation as the story of Moana. Catherine Laga'aia, stepping into the iconic role of the adventurous young wayfinder, has shared an incredibly touching behind-the-scenes moment that highlights the supportive spirit within the Disney franchise. She received a heartfelt message from Auli'i Cravalho, the original voice actress who brought Moana to life in the 2016 animated film and its subsequent sequel. This gesture came at a pivotal time as Laga'aia prepared to embody the character on screen, infusing the production with a sense of continuity and respect for the legacy established by her predecessor. Laga'aia described the experience as profoundly special, emphasizing that Moana represents something deeply personal to Cravalho. Having originated the role and contributed to its cultural impact across generations, Cravalho viewed the character as her own creation, a baby that she had nurtured through song, story, and spirit. The email from Cravalho served as a powerful endorsement, offering not just approval but genuine pride and encouragement. For Laga'aia, this validation felt like the final piece of a complex puzzle falling perfectly into place. It allowed her to step forward confidently, knowing she had the blessing of the woman who had defined Moana for audiences worldwide. This kind of intergenerational support in Hollywood remakes is rare and meaningful, bridging the gap between animation and live action while honoring the emotional core of the story. The young actress, only 19 years old at the time of these revelations, spoke exclusively about the moment during a joint interview alongside her co-star Dwayne Johnson. She recounted how the message arrived unexpectedly, underscoring the personal nature of the communication. Cravalho's words carried the weight of someone who understood the immense responsibility of portraying a character tied to Polynesian heritage, themes of identity, exploration, and self-discovery. Laga'aia expressed immense gratitude for this tick of approval, which alleviated some of the natural pressures that come with taking on such a high-profile role. It transformed what could have been an intimidating handover into a collaborative celebration of the character's enduring appeal. Adding to the excitement of her casting journey, Laga'aia also received a memorable voice message from Dwayne Johnson himself during the audition process. Unaware of who might be calling from an unfamiliar American number, she initially suspected it could be spam. Johnson's distinctive, booming voice quickly dispelled any doubts. Greeting her warmly with "Aloha, Katie," the actor delivered news that would change her life. Laga'aia recalled the surreal moment with laughter, imitating Johnson's iconic delivery and expressing pure disbelief. The interaction highlighted Johnson's approachable nature despite his global superstardom, making the casting feel warm and familial rather than purely professional. Johnson reprises his role as the demigod Maui in the live-action version, bringing his signature charisma and physical presence to a character known for strength, humor, and vulnerability. The pairing of Johnson and Laga'aia promises to deliver dynamic on-screen chemistry, expanding on the mentor-protege relationship that resonated so strongly in the original film. Their collaboration extends beyond dialogue and action sequences into musical territory as well. Cravalho returns not only in a producing capacity but also as a vocalist, joining Laga'aia and Johnson on a new original song titled "Along the Way," penned by the acclaimed Lin-Manuel Miranda. This track symbolizes the convergence of journeys, past, present, and future, mirroring the film's themes of navigation, destiny, and connection. Laga'aia shared her thoughts on the song via social media, describing it as perfect symbolism for the entire project. The lyrics evoke the idea of finding one another along life's unpredictable paths, with Dwayne and Auli'i singing about discovering Moana and their stories intertwining. This musical addition enriches the live-action retelling, blending nostalgia with fresh innovation. Fans can expect a soundtrack that honors the beloved songs from the animated classics while introducing new elements tailored to the cinematic experience. The involvement of Miranda, known for his masterful work in musical storytelling, ensures high-quality composition that captures the emotional depth and cultural vibrancy central to Moana's narrative. Cravalho, at 25 years old, has expressed deep joy in passing the baton to the next generation. She emphasized the importance of this transition, viewing Laga'aia's performance as a continuation that breathes new life into the character. Watching someone else interpret Moana's spirit, determination, and heart has been a source of genuine happiness for the original star. This sentiment reflects a mature understanding of legacy in entertainment, where characters belong to audiences and storytellers collectively rather than any single performer. Cravalho's support sets a positive example for how franchises can evolve while maintaining respect for their origins. The live-action Moana aims to capture the essence of the 2016 hit while adapting it for contemporary audiences with enhanced visuals, practical effects, and deeper exploration of Polynesian culture. Laga'aia brings her own background and perspective to the role, promising a portrayal that feels authentic and inspiring. Her preparation likely involved extensive research into wayfinding traditions, oceanic navigation, and the mythological elements that define the story's world. The film, set for theatrical release, represents Disney's ongoing commitment to reimagining classics with modern technology and diverse casting. Beyond the central trio of Laga'aia, Johnson, and Cravalho, the production benefits from a broader creative team dedicated to honoring the source material. From costume design that reflects traditional Pacific Islander attire to set pieces that evoke the vastness of the ocean, every detail contributes to immersion. The story itself follows Moana as she embarks on a daring voyage to save her island, encountering gods, monsters, and her own inner strength. Themes of environmental stewardship, family bonds, and personal growth remain timeless, making the narrative relevant across formats. Laga'aia's journey from relative newcomer to starring in a major blockbuster illustrates the power of opportunity and preparation in the industry. Her poise during interviews and evident passion for the role suggest she is well equipped to carry the mantle. The sweet message from Cravalho likely served as both encouragement and guidance, reinforcing the idea that Moana's story is bigger than any one person. This kind of mentorship fosters a supportive environment where new talents can thrive without diminishing the contributions of those who came before. As audiences prepare for the film's arrival, the buzz surrounding these personal anecdotes adds an extra layer of excitement. The blend of heartfelt connections, star power, and cultural storytelling positions the live-action Moana as a standout summer release. Fans old and new will have the chance to experience the character's adventure in a fresh way, complete with breathtaking visuals and memorable performances. Catherine Laga'aia's revelation about Cravalho's message humanizes the blockbuster process, reminding everyone that behind the spectacle are real people forming meaningful bonds over shared artistic endeavors. Expanding further on the significance, the transition from animation to live-action often invites scrutiny regarding fidelity to the original. However, with Cravalho's explicit support and involvement, concerns about authenticity are largely alleviated. Her participation as a singer and producer ensures continuity in the musical and narrative vision. This collaborative approach can serve as a model for future adaptations, demonstrating that respect and inclusion lead to richer storytelling outcomes. Laga'aia has spoken about feeling the weight of expectations but also the liberation that comes from knowing she has a strong foundation built by Cravalho. The voice message from Johnson adds another dimension of celebrity warmth. In an era where interactions between stars and emerging talents can feel distant, Johnson's personal outreach stands out. It underscores his investment in the franchise and his role as a guiding figure, much like Maui mentors Moana. Their real-life dynamic likely mirrors the on-screen one, creating authentic chemistry that translates to the audience. Laga'aia's humorous recounting of mistaking the call for spam reveals her grounded personality, making her relatable despite the glamour of Hollywood. Overall, these moments paint a picture of a production filled with positivity, respect, and excitement. The sweet message from Auli'i Cravalho to Catherine Laga'aia encapsulates the spirit of Moana itself, venturing into the unknown with support from those who have navigated similar waters before. As the film sails toward release, it carries with it not just adventure but also the stories of the people who bring it to life. This behind-the-scenes warmth enhances appreciation for the final product, inviting viewers to connect on a deeper emotional level. The legacy of Moana continues to expand, inspiring new generations to embrace courage, curiosity, and cultural pride.